We welcome you live from Lakota East High School on a windy Friday night for Impact and Charity Night with this women's lacrosse team. I am Liam Martin alongside Trey Dyer, and we are ready to see the Lakota East women's lacrosse team take on the Sycamore Aviators.
Yeah, as you saw, Sycamore, they're number 2 in GMC. Lakota East are 3-3. They won last night against Princeton 13-1, so we'll see what happens here against Sycamore.
Sycamore, as you mentioned, is second in the GMC. They have a strong 4-1 record. What is Lakota East going to need to do to beat Sycamore tonight?
I mean, I would say it's good defense. They look like they have they score. They like don't score a lot of goals at all. So good defense and good goalie from not getting them on a high run so early here in this game.
As we mentioned, tonight is Impact and Charity Night. Impact tonight, that is the lacrosse players' way of showing love to their teachers, showing how, choosing the ones that have really made the most impact on them. In Charity Night, they are currently raising money for the American Red Cross over by the concession stand. So two pretty awesome things that this lacrosse team is doing.
Yeah.
Now to present Impact teachers and senior girls.
Yeah, it's really special here to have these Impact teachers here tonight to represent their students. We're going hard at it all season.
And some of our starting line.
Big like for them.
Number 2, freshman, Lila Durkin.
Let's go over, as they are yelling them out now, the starters for the Lakota East Thunderhawks. Lila Gherkin, Olivia Fisher, Kala Gherkin, Maddie Still, Michaela Griffin, Mia Park, Mackenzie Anane, Megan Hoffman, Abby Upton, who is 4th in the GMC in saves, the team's goalie, Alexis Cox, Grace McKenna, and Claire Worley. Some real senior star power on this team.
Yeah, Lakota East does have a lot of good scores here. So we'll see what they will do here tonight against the 4-0 GMC Conference Sycamore Aviators.
Now Sycamore, their starters are Emmy Glessinger, Sydney Monk, Ari Payton, Andy Bell, Elaine Barker, Maddie Machidi, Jane Anderson, Gracie Gall, Ellie Johnson, Rosa Lloyd, and then we have 2 players here who really have stood out this season. Claire Johnson is the 5th in the GMC in caused turnovers, and Reese Brankert, 5th in goals, 5th in assists, and 2nd in draw controls.
Yeah, that's a really big step up from them as they get a chance to play here tonight on Varsity.
There you can see some of the teachers that have been selected as impactful by these players. And the team mom taking some photos down there as well.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big game, a good night, albeit windy and potentially rainy as well.
Yeah, rainy. Yeah, it's where they got the teachers who are coming out tonight. Having saving time for them, so for your students, as they pick you for your favorite teachers. Really, they appreciate you.
We will take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be game time here from Lakota East. We are just about ready to get underway. We are ready for the draw right in the 50-yard line of the football field. Olivia Fisher taking it for East. And we are off here from Lakota East High School. Ball is picked up and then dropped by Sycamore. Still rolling around. And who ends up with it? It is Sydney Monk. Whistle blown. Believes a foul was called on East, but Sycamore retains possession, and they are quickly moving down the field. With the ball now is Reese Brenkert, who we mentioned earlier, one of the top players in the GMC.
Yeah, he's got to do a really good job with those top players here. You cannot let them get too hot easily with like 1 minute in the game already.
Passing around. In possession now is Claire Johnson working her way. And already a goal is scored.
Yeah, that was a good passing play by Sycamore. His goalie, they made the goalie look confused.
Only 58 seconds into this game, and Sycamore has their first goal of the game. I believe it was Claire Johnson who took control of that one. But it is time for East to try to return to a quick start. It would be very costly to fall back. Sycamore's Rosa Lloyd ends up with it. And she passes back. Claire Johnson now. Passing around Ellie Johnson. And now Emmy Glestinger. They're still trying to find a way into that East defensive core. Lloyd might have a lane. And another goal is scored. This one, Reese Brenkert.
Yeah.
And Sycamore's already up 2-0.
Yeah, y'all can't. They have to find a way to stop both of them now. That's 2 goals already after the 2 minutes.
That's a dangerous position to be in, Trey.
Really is.
But Sycamore in their last game, they did win 17-5. So it's not like it was going to be anything easy for East.
Yeah. Just gotta fight here, play tough.
The draw about to take place here. East looking for that response. Fisher gets it up. Maddie still gets it. Working her way around the net now. Feeling some of Sycamore pressure. She's behind the goal. Passing around. And the ball is dropped. Megan Hoffman dropped the ball. Again, she drops it. She retains possession, however, yet again. And that's the secret of women's lacrosse. Their sticks are, the nets in them, a lot shallower than those in men's lacrosse, so it requires a lot more control with the ball.
Yeah, just gotta hold on to the ball. Can't lose it. As much as this game. Already up. Sycamore's already 2-0. The 3 minutes, 2 minutes there, first quarter. Having a lot of turnovers. Or you go, Sycamore's gonna get hot.
Whistle blown. And it appears a foul called on Sycamore. That will give Maddie Still the throw-in. Looking around. Referee signaling for her to run up there. She makes a shot on the goal. Right over the net. Sails out of bounds.
Yeah, you just gotta take the opportunity. You can't miss those big ass shots. You're up 2-0. Sycamore's up 2-0.
Looking around. Passes it back to the goalie. And it's intercepted by Lakota East. With an attempted shot and goal. It is Kala Gherkin.
Yeah, that was a good intercepted there by
That was Megan Hoffman with the interception.
Meg Hawks with the interception. Nice pass. Great look. Made the other side goalie confused. That was a really nice start off to come back.
And now some momentum, hopefully on the Lakota East side. All coming down again to the draw here. Fisher versus Brenkert. Flipped up in the air. And that ball is right into the net of Brenkert. And she drops the ball, recovers. Looking around for a teammate, she finds Johnson. Now Glasinger passes it around. East having some great defensive control here. Great opportunity. And another goal. This time it's Andy Bell, and Sycamore's up 3-1.
Yeah, just can't let that happen. Already scored 3 goals here in the first quarter. Don't let them get too hard. They may go like do a run like what they did the other like last night. I said Liam, they beat a team 17-5. Can let that happen here for Sycamore again?
East, they just need to find that ground to really rebuild on. That goal that they got really seemed like a good spot. But now we're right back at square one. And it's better late than never, but you never know how far ahead Sycamore might be able to pull. Another win there for Reese Brenkert. And a great interception by Alexis Cox. She's making her way quickly down the field. 20. And now she has to stop and recoup as she's surrounded by a number of Sycamore players. Foul is called, it appears. Now she's going to charge the net. Gets met by a wall of Sycamore players. Passes outside to Mia Park. Looking around now for anything she can get. She finds Gherkin. Gherkin met with some great defensive pressure. Elaine Barker almost took that one away. Still looking around. It's tipped up in the air. And Sycamore gets possession of the ball. And the whistle is blown. Foul was called against number 4, Olivia Fisher. And Sycamore retains possession. Ball is on the ground. Going in for the ground ball. Whistle is blown. Gleisinger came up with it for Sycamore. But the ball is going to go to Lakota East. Grace McKenna has it, passes it back to the goalie, Abby Upton. Trying to find somewhere to throw, just right out of the net.
Yeah, that was a good scoop right there by the goalie.
And forced out of the stick yet again. East finding real trouble getting downfield right now. Still with possession, Michaela Griffin. And up and scooped by Sycamore with the attempted shot and goal. Emmy Gleisinger.
Hey, Sycamore is getting hot here real quick. Let's see what the Hawks can do to make a comeback. This guy played great defense because they let those turnovers happen.
4 goals by 4 different players. Already not off to a hot start.
Yeah, you can tell Sycamore is kind of like a passing team. They're just going to keep and try to score. Well, if they do get too hard, it may do that. And probably confuse the goalie here for the Lakota East.
Well, as we saw in that game against Marymount for men's lacrosse, it's never too late to spark a comeback. But East needs to definitely submit a bit of dominance here in the early goings, or else they just might fall too far behind. As Sycamore won, another draw. He's trying to match with some solid defense. And at the moment, Gracie still has the ball passing around. Now with Reese Brenkert. She'll pass back. Manny Machidi. Now Andy Bell trying to find a lane. And a great save from Abby Upton. And East will get possession back. East quickly moving down the field. Megan Hoffman. She dumped it off to Maddie Still. Getting up close to the net. Whistle blown. It's going to go against Lakota East, and they will retain the possession. He's going to charge the net. And goal!
Yeah, you need that one.
A great goal there from Maddie Still. And Lakota East gets back a point.
The leading scorer for your Lakota East Thunderhawks.
Thunderhawk goal.
And Maddie Still, after getting that goal, is going to go ahead and replace Olivia Fisher at the draw. Here we go. Flips up in the air. And it's recovered by Still on the ground ball. Once again charging the net. Trying to find a way. She might go back past the goal. She finds Ariel. And now Kala Gherkin trying to charge the net, met with some great defense by Jane Anderson. Now she just passes back to Claire Worley, who passes over to Mia Park, trying to find something. It's Gherkin with possession. Whistle blown. Foul call. And East will get the ball back.
Yeah, you need that one to set up your play here.
Passes over to Mia Park. And it goes back on the ground. She recovers it. Trying to charge the net. Just passes back to Gherkin instead. Sycamore playing some really strong defense now. Just really nowhere to go as Park is back with the ball. The attacker is really not finding anything. Ball's on the ground. Recovered by Sycamore. Lloyd passes to Brenkert. Brenkert is moving down. Excuse me, that was Claire Johnson.
They good defense so that the Sycamore doesn't score.
Now they slow the game down a little bit here. Possession is still Sycamore's. Just playing hot potato now with the ball. They slowly are closing in on the Lakota East defense. Still looking for a play as they made a full 360. And Brenkert with the ball, gonna rush the net. Does she have a lane? She does!
Yeah, you tell Sycamore here to have like a great opening, good spacing here to have a good lane.
Reese Brenkert, her second goal of the game. And it's now 5-2 for the Aviators.
You just gotta keep on fighting out here. So like, got 3 quarters left. Can't give up now. Or Sycamore going under the heat for a 5-0 record here for GMC.
Now that was a long play there. That resulted, unfortunately, in a Sycamore goal. Lakota East, Megan Hoffman, she will come up with the ball, making her way quickly. Now she's met with a wall of Sycamore players. Passes over to Maddie Still, and goes in and out of the net of Olivia Fisher. And the ball's on the ground, whistle blown, penalty called against Lakota East. And that does mean that Sydney Monk will end up with the ball. 1 minute, 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And it appears that they did give a timeout, or a penalty timeout, to Ariel Gary. She has to step off to the side. So East will be one man down in this stand.
Can't have. Just gotta keep that going.
Looking for a pass is Monk. And she's cornered out of bounds by a three-man team. Whistle blown again. Minute 30 on the clock. I guess they were waiting. They needed the clock to run a little more. Passes to Rosa Lloyd. To Brenkert. Can Johnson find another? Being met with some solid defense. Man on man. She finds a pass to Brenkert yet again. Passes inside to Ellie Johnson, who passes back to Claire Johnson. Rosa Lloyd now has the ball again to Brenkert. It comes out of the net. Ball still on the ground. Whistle blown with 51 seconds.
Yeah, just gotta keep that clock rolling. You can't let Sycamore get a score going to the second quarter. Gotta play good defense. Pressure the ball.
Passes it around. Thompson passes. A great save there by Abby Upton. But Sycamore still has possession. And this time, Rosa Lloyd will put it in with 35 seconds left. And it's getting ugly in the first quarter.
Yeah, they let Sycamore get so high easily. Can't let them do that. Gotta play great defense right now.
No timeout has been called by either team so far. You would think Lakota East would want to use one soon. Maybe at the beginning of the second quarter to try and get everyone's heads right.
Yeah. I thought it was good. They should use one now because we got 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
Tip off. Still on the ground. Recovered by Reese Brenkert of Sycamore. Being met with a handful of defense. Passes to Emmy Glessinger. And it is caught in the net of Abby Upton, who tries to shoot it over to Olivia Fisher. It just sails right past. Sycamore ends up with the ball. And yeah, a blatant push there. That will unfortunately be a foul against Mackenzie Anane. Sycamore still has it. It's on the ground. Bit of a fight over for it. And that will end the first quarter. The Sycamore Aviators up 6-2 as we take a break. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter about to get underway, and East is down 4 goals entering.
Yeah, it's got to play tough defense here. Got to make it come back the second quarter, or it's going to be keep on scoring by Sycamore.
With the ball to start is Brenkert. Quickly pressuring Lakota East. And a shot on the goal by Rosa Lloyd. A little off to the left, and it sails out of bounds.
That was a good move right there.
Andy Bell passes it back in. This time to Claire Johnson. Passes over to Brenkert again. Looking around for the play. She will find Thompson, whistle blown. And Sycamore will get another chance. East had a lot of penalties so far that have not gone their way. Great save by Abby Upton, but about those penalties, just not been the cleanest lacrosse so far.
Yeah, it's got to be more consistent. Got to be smart. Can't foul.
Dakota East with possession. Currently it's Kala Gherkin. She passes over to Alexis Cox. Finds Megan Hoffman, still looking for something. Maddie Still, can she get a goal here? She does! Her second of the night, and East is on the board yet again.
Yeah, that's what we need to see here. As the Hawks hit up here in the second quarter, they need to get 3 more goals to catch up.
Starting to find some footing. Just about when will they really get in control of this game? Because at the moment, it really seems like Sycamore is taking over.
Got to find a good way to defend them.
Up in the air. Still bouncing around. And it's recovered by Alexis Cox. Quickly running up the middle towards the net. Now she's met with the wall. Passes to Mia Park. Looking around for something here. They find Kala Gherkin. And it's attempted pass. Megan Hoffman and Rosa Lloyd got in some contact. She seems to be okay, but still, it does seem like she got hit by by either her stick or the stick of Olivia Fisher that just got kind of tangled up in there.
Yeah, it looks like her stick.
But she's staying out there. And Claire Johnson will have the ball. Passes it up to Emmy Glissinger. She's quickly making her way. East trying to bring in more defenders quickly. Sycamore has the ball, passes around. Heavy coverage they're facing. And now they're just going to slow it down a little bit. Pass in a circle formation until they can figure something out. Glissinger. Now with it, Andy Bell. Johnson. And a great steal by Izzy Derrickson. And now Abby Upton will pass it back to Derrickson, who is back this season after her ACL tear from the year previous. An errant pass to to Alexis Cox. But East still has possession on the foul. And Mia Park trying to find a lane. It's passed outside. Gherkin to Still. She's going to charge the net and get another goal.
Yeah, that's what they use tonight. Keep on pushing, keep on passing.
Her third goal of the game. And East is up. It is now scored 2-0 in just the second quarter. Could they have found some momentum?
Yeah, that's 2 stops here, like 2 goals. Back and come back.
Lacrosse really can bring anything to the table.
Yeah.
Just with how high scoring of a game it is, it's hard to call an early winner. Sycamore had control for a lot of the first quarter, but this second has been all Lakota East so far. As soon as the draw was done, whistle blown, it'll go to East, and Olivia Fisher is already charging up. She passes to Maddie Still. And she passes inside Alexis Cox. And there's a foul against Lakota East. Some fouls starting to go East's way now. And an attempted shot by Alexis Cox sails way past the goal. And throwing it in, this goes to Mia Park. Just using some juke moves, some trickery against this defense, trying to find an open player. Whistle blown. This one's gonna go against Sycamore. And Lakota East has another opportunity off of a penalty here. Mia Park just gonna run around the back of the net, working off of Jane Anderson, and now East with possession. Alexis Cox passes back to Mia Park. She's working her way inward. Slows it back down again. Ball's on the ground. And it is back on the ground after a quick Sycamore recovery. And Claire Johnson recovers it again and makes its way back to their goalie, Ari Payton. And Lakota East recovers. A great block, though, on the attempted shot from Kyla Gherkin. Another shot from Alexis Cox, no good.
Yeah, you gotta keep on fighting. Gotta make those good shots wide open.
I mean, as long as you have possession, there's no shot clocks, no time limit outside of the running game clock. Ball's on the ground, recovered by East's Annabelle Manchak. And it's still on the ground. East still has it. Alexis Cox keeping everything alive here. And now Maddie Still, another goal. Her fourth on the game, and East is down 1.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need one more goal and you back in the game. Just gotta play good defense here to get another goal.
And East, like we mentioned earlier, has had this entire second quarter in their control. And now they're only down 1 goal, entering the quarter down 4. Could we see a potential comeback in this first half? In the air, recovered. Running down Reese Brenkert, challenging the net. She'll pass over to Claire Johnson. And it's back and forth we go again in this circular formation. And now Brenkert going to try to find a way around. Mackenzie Anane having some great coverage against her. Oh, and she finds Claire Johnson. Backs it up, and it's Grenkert again with it. Johnson just back and forth, whistle blown. Goes in favor of Sycamore.
You can't let Sycamore get a goal here.
Claire Johnson, an attempted shot blocked by Abby Upton. One of the GMC leaders in saves, making her presence known. She passes way down to Alexis Cox, who will pass over to Megan Hoffman. Challenging the net. Makes a shot that is blocked by Ari Payton. And Sycamore will get the ball back. Claire Johnson with it. Still on the ground, sails out of bounds. And it's a Sycamore ball. And Maddie Machidi will be throwing it in. She's just going to run it in herself. Now she's going to look around for someone. Going around the net. Passes over to Emma Showalter. And now we're going in a circle.
Yeah, nice defense here by the Hawks. I see they're not getting any wide open look.
Brenkert making her way up. Trying to find an opening, and she's being met with a lot of bodies. Mostly that of Anane.
Yeah, that was good pressure there.
Now, Claire Johnson trying to make her way. She makes the goal. And Claire Johnson will get the first Sycamore point of the second quarter and a 2-point lead.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Sycamore. Hawks, they look like they had a good defense there for a minute. And I see they got confused.
East needs to find a way to respond. See if they can get the momentum back. That's a great start right there. Megan Hoffman, her own draw control. And now she'll try to make her way up. Gonna pass it over to Maddie Still. Finding an opening. Olivia Fisher still with possession. Being met with some strong defensive coverage by Reese Brenkert. She finds Kala Gherkin, who just overshoots the net. And Mia Park will now send it back into play on her own accord. Running to the right side of the net. Trying to find somebody. That somebody is Alexis Cox, who gets her second of the game. East pulls back within one.
Yeah, you really need that.
7-6 now. Lakota East only down one. And that was a great possession from beginning to end. They never turned it over from the draw control all the way to the goal. And East finding a lane here, trying to find a way to win. Ball on the ground ball recovered. This one by Sycamore, but it comes right out of the net. Cox sends it over to Megan Hoffman, who will find Gherkin. Now gonna slow it down with the looming defense. And it's right off the stick. But the whistle blown, stick to the face is a possibility against Reese Brenkert. Not what you would like to see for Sycamore. She is one of the top players on that team.
Top players just can't let that down.
She's clear to play. Just had to kind of refocus. Now she's going to take the ball, working against Olivia Fisher. Ball's on the ground. She recovers. Ball control. It's the name of the game for Sycamore right now. Holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Making her way now. Ellie Johnson, who finds Emma Showalter. Back to Brenkert. Can she get a third? She cannot. Abby Upton, another great save. She's going to launch it out to Derrickson.
They need those saves here. Really bad down one. The score is 6-7.
Derrickson trying to stay in bounds here. And the defensive player making her way all the way to the other side of the field. And Mia Park now with possession. Goes right through the net of Fisher, but she'll recover. Now she's pressuring for the tie. It is in!
Yeah, you need that one real bad to tie this game.
Down 6-2 entering the quarter. We are tied at 7 with 27 seconds left on the clock. 30. Wow. That was quite the tale of two quarters so far in this game. And heading into halftime, you have to feel like a whole different team if you're Lakota East. Maddie Still trying to win another one, potentially go up before halftime. It's up and in possession of Sycamore. Brenkert gets the ball. Moving quickly up, now met by Still again. Andy Bell, can she find someone? She does find Brenkert. Back to Still. And Rosa Lloyd makes an attempted shot blocked by Abby Upton. Still working on it. Whistle blown as time expires. One untimed play will be called.
Yeah, he's got to get police do these to upset these 4-1 Sycamore team.
Andy Bell. An opportunity on an untimed play. Just one shot. Can Upton block it?
I hear on the walkie-talkie said 5 seconds.
They're going to give her
1 second.
1 second. Blocked by Upton. And we will head to halftime, tied 7-7 apiece. What a game so far.
Yeah, what a nice comeback.
Welcome back. We are just about ready to get underway from the second half of this game. The third quarter ready to get underway, and Lakota East who was down 6-2. Entering the second quarter, came all the way back, tied it up at 7. And we're ready.
Yeah, the Thunderhawks made a good comeback here in the first half. Let's see what they do here in the second half. Try to get a lead here. They turn out the Sycamore, the 4-0, number 1 jersey in the conference, but number 2.
Tip is up. Maddie Still is in possession. Under great pursuit by Reese Brenkert, but still just blow right past. Passes over to Lila Gherkin. Back to Still. Looking for something here. Working her way around. She'll pass to Ariel. Gary lost it for a second, back with possession though. Making her way up here. Gets something going. Drive is stalled out just a little bit. Mia Park. The ball was on the ground, and Sycamore was able to recover, and Rosa Lloyd has the ball. She'll launch quickly downfield, and the entire field has basically flipped here in only 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, just can't have too many turnovers. All you had them in like seconds in the third quarter.
Blair Johnson trying to find a lane. Lakota East has not had a lead throughout this entire game so far. And just soars right past Andy Bells. And it is picked up on the ground ball by Ariel Gary, who is quickly making her way around. Stuck around midfield. Now will continue. She's having to work off of Manny Machidi. With the ball now is Olivia Fisher, trying to work her way up. And a great block there on the attempted shot by Olivia Fisher. Excuse me, that was Calla Gherkin, who now has possession of the ball. She's looking around, trying to find a lane. She's going to work her way back to midfield before passing to Fisher. Flag is thrown, play still resumes now, whistle is blown. And the foul is going to go against Sycamore.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll take a charge out the net. Gotta be good angle. Need this one for lead.
And
that's good.
Olivia Fisher gives Lakota East their first lead of the game on a penalty shot. East has now come all the way back from their first quarter deficit.
Yeah, they need that one. They were down 6-1 in the first quarter. I see they came back 8-7 lead with third quarter. After that turnover for Sycamore, for East, and then made a comeback to lead back up by 1.
Well, that was certainly a good little stretch of play there. 3 minutes, a blocked shot. And Lakota East wins the draw right away. Maddie Still making her way. Passes back to Mia Park, who gets it off the ground after the missed throw. Whistle blown. taken out of her stick. She will retain possession. Lakota East trying to find an opportunity to grow their lead. Another whistle blown right away. It is still Lakota East's ball.
Yeah, you need those for free goal here.
Maddie Still gonna challenge Ari Payton here. And it goes through. Maddie Still is pouring it on in this one.
Yeah, it's looking like the man's Lacrosse first game. Making a comeback here for Lakota East. I said they come out here and fight in the second half.
And East really starting to benefit from these penalty calls. And Sycamore is swapping out their goalie. In will come their backup goalie. I don't even know who their backup goalie is. If I could see her number, I would be able to tell you.
It looked like number 9 at first. It's number 4.
Number 4, Lydia Bamerlin, a sophomore, will be the new goalie for Sycamore. This is her first appearance in the net this season for Varsity. And now Brenkert trying to work her way. Passes to Lloyd, who dumps it off. Now they're working their way around. In possession is Showalter. Just working her way backwards. We'll dump it off to Brenkert again. Makes a shot and a beautiful block there. Sends it sailing back. Could have been off the rim as well. But Sycamore will keep possession of the ball on that one.
Yeah, you really need that top goalie here in GMC to save this game.
Another block. And East has possession. Maddie Still is moving quickly down the field. 30, 20. Dumps it off to Lila Gherkin. It's on the ground. They're fighting for it. And Sycamore gets the ball back. Elaine Barker forced out of bounds with it. Who will pass it over to Jane Anderson. Passes back to Lydia Bamerlin. And now they're passing around before moving downfield. Andy Bell will find Reese Brenkert. And Brenkert trying to challenge the East defense, who has stood quite firm ever since the end of the first quarter. Whistle blown. Lakota East penalty. Brenkert has the ball. Once again. East showing strong defense. Really hasn't been any opportunity for a shot on the net throughout this possession. Claire Johnson trying to find an opportunity. Goes through the glove, and it is picked up. Ariel Berry, no. Still fighting for it. And there goes. Oh, right
dang.
through. An attempted pass to Olivia Fisher. Calla Gherkin. Sycamore ends up with the ball. Sails out of bounds. It'll be Lakota East possession. And Mia Park will bring it back in. Not yet, however. The referee was not quite ready for that one.
Yeah, that was a nice out of bounds. Lakota East really needed that one.
Mia Park, yeah, just not the prettiest foul there. Stick goes flying. And Showalter will end up with the ball.
See, this crowd was getting hype, getting ready to upset at 4-0 Sycamore GMC record.
With the ball is Brenkert. Once again, run out of bounds. And a timeout is called. We will step away for just a second. We are back from that Sycamore timeout. East is still up 2. We're ready to go here.
Yeah, Lakota East did a big goal here to lead up by 3. Don't let Sycamore get too hot.
Sycamore does start with possession here. Rosa Lloyd will pass over to Claire Johnson. Just passing around, whistle blown. Sycamore an opportunity now to get a clean shot. Brenkert loses the ball, it's up in the air, and she recovers it.
Yeah,
Right back at square one.
Quick turn for the East and turn for Sycamore.
Still working on it. Andy Bell passes back to Brenkert, or Johnson at midfield. And Sycamore now having to take their time.
Yeah, Sycamore got a lot of time here. 3 minutes left on the clock. Here in the third quarter.
Johnson passes it in. Allie Johnson back to Claire Johnson. And now Brenkert again with the ball. Rain starting to fall on the field. Late in the third here. Umbrellas coming out in the stands. And another block. Lakota East still has possession. Another great save there.
Yeah, that was a good turnover from Sycamore. They ended that one. And another turn by Lakota East.
Just a light sprinkle coming down right now. Sycamore still has possession. Claire Johnson trying to find an opening. She'll pass over to Brenkert. They're going to go in a circle here. And whistles blown. It'll be a Lakota East ball, or excuse me, a Sycamore ball on a free shot.
Yeah, really good defense here.
And Maddie Still, Abby Upton, some more beautiful defense. And the ball's on the ground. Sycamore is able to retain it. But this has been a long possession for Sycamore that has not capitalized on any points so far. Something's going to have to tip at some point, and Sycamore gets another penalty opportunity.
Yeah, Sycamore, they got a lot of penalties here. But
Another
Cody-
great defensive block. Sycamore having to reset again.
Yeah, it's really good defense here. A turnover, bad.
Another incredible block from Abby Upton. She is just upping her number of saves. And with less than a minute in the third, Sycamore needs to find a goal here. Getting a little desperate. Brenkert passes to Johnson, who's going to challenge the net, and it just sails wide left.
Yeah, you need that one. With 30 seconds here, go to the third. Needs to be up out the fourth quarter. About two in the lead, fourth quarter.
Sycamore still trying. Undoubtedly the longest possession of the game for either team. Glessinger passes into Johnson.
Yeah, I see they try to make the Cody's tires out and sees a foul on the Cody's.
Foul call on Lakota East with less than a second on the clock. It is .8. So going to be a free shot now for Rosa Lloyd. Excuse me, I believe that's Emma Showalter.
Out of 10 is called 2.8.
Pushing in. Time called.
That's good. Defense by the Cody's. Go to the fourth quarter. It's up 9-7, excuse me, sorry.
In the third quarter here, top 9, Aviators.
Pretty solid showing there from Lakota East. 2 goals scored, no goals allowed as we head to the fourth. We will step away. Fourth quarter in the slight rain from Lakota East High School. Real lacrosse weather is in the rain, says somebody probably.
They got a little bit of rain here on Friday night.
Well, I stuck my hand out of the booth window. It's very, very light. And I mean, they would play in really anything, honestly, as long as it was still safe.
Yeah,
But Still, conditions aren't all too bad. But Sycamore will start with possession in the fourth quarter. Working her way around, an attempted shot by Claire Johnson, sails far left. East gonna need another stop here. Sycamore's dominated in time of possession in the second half, but still no goals to show for it. And they're passing around Andy Bell to Rosa Lloyd, who's now gonna charge up, passes back to Bell. Gonna launch it around now. Just gonna take some time. Whistle blown. Sycamore will retain possession on a Lakota East foul.
Yeah, that was nice. Go by Sycamore. Nice. Going straight towards the net.
Only a 1-point game now. Gracie Gall able to make the shot.
Appreciate everybody's support.
Lakota East
Fair game tonight.
gonna have to find a response. I mean, it's never easy to hold a 1-point lead. Up in the air. Won by Brenkert, who will get possession. Ball's rolling, and it is a Sycamore ball.
Yeah, you got to play good defense here. I want the game to be tied up in the fourth quarter.
Passing around. Rosa Lloyd and Bell. They're in a solid formation, both offensively and defensively. Showalter back to Bell. Just keeps passing. And a great save there. Abby Upton saves the game-tying attempt. And East will now have their first possession, their first true possession of the fourth quarter. Abby's going to make her way up under some duress, some stick whacking, and it's picked up, turned over, and Grenkert ties the game.
Yeah, can't let that happen, guys. Get the ball out quick.
Sycamore gets their first and second goal since early in the second quarter, and it's tied at 9.
Can't be scared of the ball, guys. Let it get out quick. If you see someone open, do it.
Just, it seemed like Lakota East's defense was not prepared. And it did cause the fault, but this game is far from over with still just under 10 minutes to play. It appears the rain has already stopped falling. Just a short little sprinkle, and Maddie Still will take the ball, passes it over. Claire Worley. They're going to keep passing around. Now it's Mia Park. Mia Park. Maddie Still, it's out of her net. She recovers.
Yeah, just gotta make a smart pass here. No turnovers.
Mia Park. It appears to have been an attempted shot on goal, but it'll sail out of bounds after contact, and Sycamore will get the ball. Whistle blown. Calling for a clock stoppage. I guess it's supposed to be a Lakota East ball. She's gonna throw it in. Olivia Fisher trying to find a way around the defense. She's being held onto tightly here. Still looking for an angle. She will pass it away. It's on the ground. And yes, just a blatant push there. That was Annabelle Manchak, just completely rolled over Sydney Monk. Now we're moving again. Monk with the ball. She will pass backwards to Grace Gall. Sycamore has had all of the momentum in this fourth quarter, and a goal here would give them a solid chance at winning this game.
Just got to play good defense here.
Andy Bell trying to make her way in. She is met by a wall of Anane and Derrickson again. And the leading goal goes to Emma Showalter of Sycamore. Lakota East up 9-7. They are now down 10-9.
Yeah, man. Both of these teams, they fight. I saw Sycamore, they was down. And now they made a comeback up, run 10-9.
Lakota East, 3 lead changes in this game, and they will call a timeout. We'll be right back. .734 is all that remains in this game. We've seen wind, we've seen rain, we've seen cold, but both of these teams are still on fire despite the elements, and it's only a 1-goal game. It's still anybody's.
Yeah, he's got to play tough here and fight for this next 7 minutes.
Ready to get underway. Don't Stop Believin' playing in the background. Maybe the message of Lakota East. As Brenkert has the ball after winning the draw. They're going to pass around with Johnson, and they're going to get back in that circle formation. Working their way around the net, around the Lakota East defense. And they're still trying to find a way into that net. Lakota East defense is holding firm. All they need is one turnover to get that opportunity. Attempted pass to Brenkert. Ball is still on the ground. And it is scooped up by Lakota East.
They needed that one.
Izzy Derrickson. And she attempts to pass away, and Sycamore has their shot. They make it. Reese Brenkert makes it a 2-score game. And this has turned upside down as time is running out on Lakota East. Trey, they got to find some momentum fast here.
Yeah, they need something. Chances get round to 6 minutes. 32 seconds left to go. Got upset this 4-0 GMC. Well, it did look like upset for this 4-0 GMC conference. As they hold number 2 in the spot with Mason above them.
Ball is flipped up. And another win for Sycamore. Emma Showalter has it. Whistle blown. Lakota East will get the ball. This is huge right here if they can make it work. Another whistle blown, another foul against Lakota East. Another opportunity to start fresh. Running with it is Lexi Cox. Making her way towards the net. Still challenging it. Looking at Maddie Still, she'll pass. She's gonna pass now. That was a pass to Alexis Cox. Whistle's blown. Cox will get a shot on the goal. This could be huge here. With a challenge. Way offline. Her stick was hit on the release. And still on the ground. Scooped over to Sycamore. And Showalter has it. Sycamore finding ways to get the ball back.
Yeah, it's gotta play defense here.
Brenkert, who has been the top scorer of this game, passes to Andy Bell. Less than 5 remaining. Johnson with the ball now, and they're going to slow it down a little bit. Could be bad news for Lakota East. Andy Bell. Under some great coverage by Izzy Derrickson. Derrickson fighting for it. It's passed to Ellie Johnson. Gonna challenge the net here. There's a wall, but she still shoots it through. Sycamore with 5 goals in the 4th quarter to take a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Sycamore is getting hype. They start to pick up the energy back up as they were down. Now they start to make a comeback in the 4th quarter. We've seen back-to-back comebacks so far here in this game.
This game, barring some magnificent plays coming down the line, is basically in Sycamore's hands. East needs to find something in fast if they even want a chance here. It needs to start right now. But Brenkert gets the ball off the draw yet again. Whistle blown. And it's going to be against Lakota East. Sycamore will get a throw. Rosa Lloyd. Attempted pass to Johnson. Now Claire Johnson challenges the net. A block up in the air. Now back on the ground, and it's scooped up by Abby Upton. Huge play there for Lakota East. And they need to find something here. Stay disciplined. Ball's on the ground. Rolls right to the stick of one Elaine Barker. And Andy Bell has it now. She's going to be met by Derrickson and Anane again.
Yeah, see good defense here. I can see that Sycamore, they try to turn down the defense so that they can get a lot better looks, more scores.
Once again. An attempted shot. Rosa Lloyd. Abby Upton catches it with her net.
Yeah, that was good reaction time.
Time is running out. The ball will go right to Mia Park. She misses the pickup on the ground ball. She scoops it. She needs to make a move now. Tries to pass to Maddie Still on the ground. Picked up. Hala Gherkin. Alexis Cox. Now they're challenging. Sycamore is showing a strong front, making it hard for East to do anything. It's on the ground, still fighting for it. Let's see who picks it up. It is Callie Gherkin, who will pass in. Olivia Fisher. And a penalty called. Fisher will get a shot as the clock ticks under 2 minutes left.
Yeah, this is the subject fight here for the next minute here. And it goes in.
A great shot from Olivia Fisher. Pulls them within 2. This game is not over yet. Lakota East is not going to go down easy. And 1:45 on the clock. Definitely an opportunity to put it away if they can just make 2 crucial plays.
Yeah, they need to stop here. They need to come out and fight for this 1 minute. They need 2 stops, make another comeback, get up by 1 here in the 4th quarter with 1:45.
They also have a timeout that they can use if need be. So does Sycamore.
Yeah, we see both teams, they use their timeouts really late here. The 4th quarter.
Maddie Still wins it. She's making her way. She has a bit of a lane. She is going to be met by some defenders. She'll dump it off. Megan Hoffman. Ball's on the ground. It's rolling away. Scooped up by Lakota East's Lila Gherkin. Clock is under 90 seconds now, and they need to get something here. Mia Park with it. Whistle blown. Timeout call by Lakota East. Lakota East calls a timeout with 1:22 left. We will step away. One minute, 22 seconds. East down 2 goals. With possession. Can they get it done? Bring it to a tie.
Here we go, Thunderhawks.
Here we go. Mia Park will start with the ball. The referee's getting in position. And we will start. Mia Park challenging the net right away. She will pass over to Gherkin, who passes into Maddie Still, making her way up. Whistle blown against Lakota East. Sycamore will get the ball with a running clock. And that could be what kills it. Whistle blown. Timeout called. We're going to verify.
1 minute timer.
They just had to reset the scoreboard. That is what happened. The missed shot by Maddie Still off of her penalty shot. Olivia Fisher with it. Clock under a minute. Trying to work her way in. Errant pass. It is in possession of Maddie Still. Whistle blown. Clock stops. And she will get a shot on the goal with 42 seconds remaining. Gotta move quickly. Passes outside. That is not good. It's on the ground. It's saved by Mia Park. Clock under 30. They need something right here, right now. Whistle blown. Clock stops. Another penalty against Sycamore. Mia Park still trying something. Sycamore is holding firm despite the lead and the time on the clock. Mia Park cannot get anything. Her defender falls over. Ball's on the ground. Picked up. Missed shot. Rolls out of bounds. Clock is running. And with time expiring, Sycamore, the fourth quarter comeback, stuns Lakota East 12-10 and will improve to 5-1 and 5-0 in the GMC.
Yeah, that was a great fight for the Lakota East. I see them try to make a comeback there. Couldn't hold it off. And Sycamore, they got over way too hot and took over here in the fourth quarter.
Lakota East now falls to 3-4, 2-3 in the conference. Their next game will be next week against another GMC opponent. Before we go, we would like to thank Butler Tech for providing all of our equipment, the Lakota East athletic sponsors, boosters, and our athletic directors for allowing us to do these streams. And of course, I would like to thank my crew, Ryan, Vernon, Jalen, Boyd, and Omar Naik, for helping me and Trey do this game. From Impact tonight, I've been Liam Martin with Trey Dyer. Have a good night.